Right now, we are just days away from the debt ceiling deadline. If the debt ceiling isn't raised by October 17th, the United States will essentially run out of money to pay its bills right around November 1st. They won't be able to borrow another dime. Investment advisor Dave Wentley is here with some advice on what we should all be thinking, what we should all be doing right now, especially with our 401ks. What can you tell us right now?
Well, I think with regard to a 401k, it depends on your age. If you're a couple of years out from retirement, you want to sleep well at night, why don't you move some money into money market just to protect yourself a little bit. If you're younger, I would go about funding it and trying to ignore this, because over the long term, this will resolve and it perhaps could be a buying opportunity for those who are putting money in every pay period.
What is young to you? I'm 42, so what are
young,
you?
You're young.
I'm young.
You're
okay,
young.
All right.
I usually measure it this way. If you're 5 to 7 years from retirement, you should already have had that conversation with your spouse, with your advisor on what you're going to be needing when you retire and where that money is going to come from.
Okay.
And you should already begin moving some of that money into a very safe haven. Always have stuff invested in the market, but just know the first couple of years in retirement, that money is assured to be there.
Okay, so we're talking right now. Let's fast forward to October 16th, the eve of the debt ceiling deadline. Is this a different conversation?
It could be, but again, I'm going to go back to the age. At 42, I would continue to fund my 401k every pay period. I believe they will come to some solution. I think the global consequences are so catastrophic if they don't, that cooler heads will prevail in the end.
And of course, talk today on both sides that there may be some short-term extension on this,
Yes.
that we kick it down the road. Is there some financial danger long-term for the United States in doing that?
Not really, but I think it's best if they would just come to an agreement. An extension would be a positive thing in that people are now sitting down and talking this through, and you have to believe that they will come to some kind of resolution.
Getting them to the table. That
Exactly.
is the key. If we can just get them there. Dave Wentley, as always, thanks so much.
Thanks.
Michael?